suffers year after year through things like global warming, wars, pollution, and deforestation. And many of you might want to point out that at least we don't have to deal with slavery anymore. But that is not true. There are actually more slaves right now than in any point in history. Slavery is legal nowhere, but it happens everywhere. So why does this still happen if it is claimed a problem taken care of? How can we stop slavery from ruling our world yet again? Currently, there are about 200,000 slaves in Haiti, which was the first nation to outlaw slavery. In third world countries like this one, children can be sold by their parents without their parents' knowledge. These children are sold because children are sold. These children are sold because their parents don't have enough money to feed them and clothe them, and they think they can provide them with a chance for education. But these children are always shackled and put to work without their parents' knowledge. What we don't know is that there are slaves all over the USA as well. About 14,500 slaves are trafficked into the U.S. each year. For example, this slide shows a man named Miguel. He was a slave in Florida, and he has been rescued by Free the Slaves. Miguel's son had a serious case of cancer, and he needed to get to America for treatment. Alas, Miguel didn't have enough money to pay for a plane ticket. So when an offer came up for him to ride now, pay later, he took it immediately. What he didn't know is that he would be spending years in Florida doing unpaid labor. Another woman named Samara was burned out of her home. With just the clothes on their backs, she and her children were forced into slavery. Today, she is a free woman working for Free the Slaves to free other women like herself. So what can you do to help people like Samara and Miguel? The truth is, it costs money to free slaves. With the $32 billion that the U.S. spends on potato chips each year, most slaves could be saved. But you can make a difference just by the small amount of change in your pocket, or a month's worth of allowance. No matter the amount, you can know that your money is going to a good cause. Time is just as precious, and volunteers are constantly being needed to offer new slaves life. Last of all, spread the word. The more people who know about this outrage, the better. Not many people are even aware that this is even possible. Slavery might seem like an evil too big to conquer, but if you are willing to team up against slavery, together we can rid the world.